We're ready to go. We're getting the buses loaded. We've got food and drinks on board. We think it's great. We can't wait to 4 o'clock to roll out.
Got a lot of people here from Tobaccoville 7 shift and Whitaker Park day shift. Everybody's so excited that we're going to have a chance to fight the federal excise tax, and we are ready to go up there and fight and tell the government what we think about it.
I believe that there ought to be a lot more community support behind R.J. Reynolds in terms of what they mean to the community, jobs, etc. So I'm here among many people that represent the community for R.J. Reynolds.
I hope this rally will produce for R.J. Reynolds, combined with Philip Morris, 20,000 people, combined with 45 million other smokers, a true impact on Mr. Clinton and his administration to not increase tax to 75 cents.
I'm Odell Farley, Vice President of Tobacco Action Coalition, and it's great having Mayor Wood of Winston-Salem with us.
Odell, I'm delighted to be here. I think this is a wonderful event. This is democracy in action, and I wouldn't miss it. Thank you for letting me be a part of this.
Radio's on.
Hope they'll listen to us this time because, you know, it not only affects the tobacco people, but, you know, the trucking companies, the ink companies, you know, it's a whole lot more people's jobs in the state than the tobacco companies.
This is a good opportunity to show some camaraderie for the company and all these people together. This is going to be an event that I personally would hate to miss myself.
We're hoping and praying that by doing this, we can let those individuals that make the laws in Washington know that we too have feelings and we have jobs, and we're trying to let them know that we need to be conscious of the voters in the state of North Carolina.
Minutes to 3, we're getting ready to go to Washington and let them know what tobacco's all about.
I love it. We're going to Washington to try to cut these taxes down. We don't need no tax on cigarettes.
And I'm retired from R.J. Reynolds, retired in 1987, and there's nothing like it, and there's no company like R.J. Reynolds. So I am concerned. I'm going, and I hope I can even say something to somebody there.
It's unity here. We all, just about everybody who can make it, and we're a show of force. And it's just not us, but all the other tobacco companies, and we're going to show them that we really mean business.
Washington, here we come, baby! Yeah!
We're on our way to Washington. We're on our way to Washington. We done signed up, made up our mind. We're on our way, great day, we're on our way.
I think it's unfair the government wants to tax a small segment to try to bail out
some of the financial difficulties of the rest of the country.
And I care about the tobacco industry. This is our livelihood, and we should do whatever we can to hold on to our livelihood. It's our responsibility.
This is my mother, Esty. She's from Moxville. She came up to protest the tobacco increase, federal excise tax increase, and she never protested anything in her life, and this is a first.
We're all excited. Everyone is really glad to be here, and we're really ready to go, do our thing.
Go to the Capitol today and tell them what you feel, what you think, how you feel about it. I can't tell you how, in a cold, bitter day, how heartwarming it is to me to see people that are interested in their state, their jobs, and their industry to be here freezing on a mall when the people that are taking our tax money day after day after day aren't working as hard as we are.
Mr. President and Mrs. Clinton, you have said that Canada is a great example to follow regarding taxes and health care. We think you're right. Last month, Canada cut its tobacco taxes in half. We want to save our jobs. This means no new taxes.
We're here to protest the unfair taxes that's being proposed on smokers. We've got 46 million adult smokers in the United States, and they're being asked to pay taxes that are unfair to pay for a health care plan. That's for all U.S. citizens. So we're here as a whole group to protest these taxes that are being proposed for the health care reform.
We're now in the middle of Pennsylvania Avenue, demonstrating our right to protest the tax hike on cigarettes.
No new taxes.
I want to thank all of you for coming here to make your message be heard in Washington today. You came as real people, as hard-working voters and taxpayers, to remind this town that citizenship guarantees equal rights to everyone.
I am embarrassed as your country, your government, and the political figures who run it have put you in a position of having to come here on a day like this to defend your jobs and your families and your income.
Amen. To me, this country stands for freedom. That's the basic thing, freedom. Freedom to make a choice for yourself. We fought the revolution to get away from unfair taxes. We'll fight this one to get away from unfair taxes.
It doesn't matter whether you work for Philip Morris USA or RJR or American or Lorillard or Brown & Williamson or Lincoln today. We're standing together.
There's no way that having this many people here and knowing what it took to get you here isn't going to have an impact.
I know I will remember this day forever. I don't know how to describe just how proud I am to see all of you here in Washington today. Many of you have sat on buses for hours and hours and come from all over the country. You're ready to stand on your feet and walk for miles in very tough weather today. And you're doing this because you're fighting for something you believe in. Let's tell the leaders of this country the truth about tobacco taxes, and let's show them this is a battle we won't walk away from. I think I will remember this moment forever. To look out and see thousands of hardworking people standing up and being counted in Washington.
Tobacco workers on their way to our nation's capital to protest President Clinton's tax proposal. The president wants to use the money to pay for his health care bill. About 145 buses lined up along Shorefair Drive in Winston-Salem this morning to take 6,600 people to Washington, D.C. for a protest rally later today.
We're going up to try to deliver a message to Washington, basically. I mean, we're all concerned that the administration is singling the tobacco industry out for unfair treatment, and we want to deliver a message that we don't appreciate it, and we want them to do something about it.
The tobacco industry is smoking mad about the administration's plan to finance health care reform with a hike in cigarette taxes and bust an estimated 16,000 workers to Washington to say so loudly.
We need to tell our leaders that this proposed cigarette tax will send 270,000 workers to unemployment lines.
Good evening. That may be the largest pro-tobacco rally Washington has ever seen.
And local people are a big part of it.
A crowd estimated at 20,000 people marched down Constitution Avenue in cold, raw weather. They carried signs and chanted slogans. The column of tobacco workers stretched for at least a mile. The tobacco industry claims that a 75-cent a pack tax hike on cigarettes would eliminate 275,000 jobs nationwide and at least 30,000 jobs in North Carolina.
This is the third such march on the nation's capital. Many fear their jobs will be among the estimated 275,000 that will be lost if the tax passes Congress.
There's a host of buses will motor back into Winston-Salem carrying thousands of friends of tobacco. They demonstrated today in the nation's capital, and our Ben Salt was with them.
The Clinton health care plan is already in trouble. Powerful interest groups on behalf of business and the elderly have come out against it. These tobacco workers are keeping the pressure on. Ben Salt, Newswatch 12, Washington.
Clay Johnson shows us one voice among many sending the same message. They're fighting to save their jobs.
Among the foot soldiers, 30-year-old Deborah Sturdivant, who, like many, couldn't wait for the rally to rally. They took the subway to the ellipse in front of the White House, hoping the president might hear their message during a rally there. What if Deborah could talk with him one-on-one?
I just tell him, do not single out one particular group just to pay for his health care plan. It's not fair to us, and it's not fair to everybody else. Because, I mean, what if all smokers quit smoking? Then there will be still no more health care plan.
After their rally, police closed off Pennsylvania Avenue so the crowd of more than 10,000 could march from the White House to the Capitol to talk with lawmakers.